Welcome in the Heideman Associates 5 video on the Rewind. Dusty Litster with you. So excited to have you along with us. Every week we're going to be talking about some of the top games in the state that you need to be looking out for. We say 5, but just like our top 5 plays, it's more of categories sometimes because we got a bunch of great games this week starting tomorrow. And let's go. We're going to try to go 1A through 6A, but sometimes we're going to miss some. If there's some games that you think are going to be big that I should talk about, hit us up on Twitter at rewind_guys or at Dusty Litster. But as always, if you have any law needs whatsoever, go to our friends at Heideman Associates. Go to www.utah.law, set up a free consultation, let them know that Rewind sent you, and I promise you, Justin Heideman will take care of you. Great friend of mine and great friend of the programs. All right, let's get to the first one. How about this one tomorrow on Tuesday? Well, I guess we can call it today. Corner Canyon and Pleasant Grove. It is Dylan Jones, McCaden Adams, Vaha, Jordan Ross, all averaging double figures, taking on Trace Ross and Carter Welling. This game is going to be outstanding. It was an overtime game earlier in the year. They're going to play each other 2 more times as we're now into region play. That one is outstanding. Speaking of region play, Layton and Davis. Ethan Potter is averaging 30 points a game. That's right, not 13. 30 points per game. This kid, future UVU Wolverine, he might not make it to UVU. I know Coach Madsen wants that to happen, but he's been absolutely spectacular. Watch what he does against a very balanced attack from Davis. Outside shooters galore. That game's going to be on Friday. You'll catch it right here on highschoolrewind.com. Dane Stewart will be on the call there. Crimson Cliffs and Cedar City. Let's go to all Region 9, shall we? Dane's picked to win the 4A state championship in Cedar City. They've been outstanding, been on our top 5 plays. Crimson Cliffs started out the season strong, big wins against like the RSL Academy and others, but it has been a tough sledding in Region 9 for Crimson Cliffs. Can they bounce back and have to do so in a big way against Cedar City? Staying in Region 9, Desert Hills and Dixie. Oh, Munson, is he going to make it back on our top 5 plays, or is Bennett and the Flyers going to take care of business, the original school of Dixie? And this is going to be an outstanding matchup in Region 9. Of course, Dixie was my pick to a 4A state championship. Look, some Region 9 teams want to get there, right? I know I just made all of Region 11 mad at me, but whatever. We'll get through it. Westlake and Sky Ridge. That game will be on High School Rewind as well. And this game is going to be very, very good. It's very important within Region 4 because you look at what's happening in the RPI in 6A. These two teams, it's going to be where they're going to battle it out. But these are two teams looking to get back on the right side, or probably the left side of the win-loss column this week. Kearns and Cypress, Region 2. You want to know who the top dog is in Region 2? Probably going to come out of these two teams. West Jordan thinks that they're going to be there, but it's been a tough going for the Jags. But Kearns and Cypress, this game's going to be explosive. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then I got to throw this one in there for you. Whenever my Carbon Dinos take out Emory, my hopes get up. But I've also heard from a player within these two teams, Carbon going against Grand. Grand's 11-0 in this season. Dane picked them to win the 3A state championship. My Carbon Dinos have been playing outstanding basketball, the blue and white. One player somewhere within these two teams said they could defeat the other team all by himself. He knows who he is. He's going to get it done this week. That's a big, big question. Let's go look at the girls' side. Syracuse and Fremont, both these teams 4-0 in region play. They're a combined 22-1 on the season. That's a big one. Bingham and Harriman. Now that Leilani Falatea is now hanging out in Region 3, she's got to go up against Lichty and the crew from Bingham, the reigning 6A state champions. This is going to be a great tilt. 11-1, 9-2 on the season. Who is going to win? What's going to give out? Going to be a lot of fun. Skyview and Logan. Talking about Region 11. This is going to be a huge one within Region 11. Which group is going to come out of that one? Speaking of big one, Lehigh and Timpview. Look, we knew what Lehigh did last year. Timpview made, it's been up and down a little bit for the last couple of years, but Coach Dorius, we know how great of a job she does there. That's a huge one. Lehigh and Timpview. Springville and Salem Hills. Salem Hills was the top team coming out of that region. I believe last year there was a very good team. What are they going to do against Springville, this team that scrapped their way all the way to the 5A state championship game? This is a fun one early in the year in Region 8. And let's give you one more bonus one, shall we? How about Delta and Manti, a combined 11-0 in region play? That game is this week as well. If I'm missing some big games coming up in the next couple of weeks, hit me up. Get me on top of those things early as we go through and try to scour through the schedules. These are the ones that stand out to us. If there's others that should be, hit us up on Twitter at rewind_guys or at Dusty Litster. And, of course, go support those who support us. Heideman Associates bringing you this video. Go check out our friends at Heideman Associates. If you got any law needs whatsoever, you need to set up a business. If you had a financial opportunity to go wrong, you feel like someone wronged you, Justin Heideman is one of the best people I know that I can refer you to, because Justin is just that good of a guy. He wants to help people. Go to www.utah.law to learn more. Set up a free consultation. Let him know that Rewind sent you, and Justin will waive the fee on that consultation. He'll take care of it for free. But for Vince Francis, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining us and watching the Heideman 5 video on the Rewind.